What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Michelle Renee from IYunni.com. And today I have the young and dope Miss IYunni Phillips. Welcome, IYunni.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for also even considering me. When I got the email, I was like, oh, this is so amazing.
Well, listen, you are such a phenomenal young woman. And I put an emphasis on young woman because right now you're a high school senior, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But you already have a business that has been booming for quite some time. So tell us a little bit about who you are, where you're from, and what is your brand?
Alrighty, so my name obviously is IYunni Phillips. Right now I'm currently 17, but in October I'll be 18 years old. I am a Glade Central Community High School 12th grader, and I have an amazing brand called Flawless Canvas. So pretty much what my brand stands for, we're a makeup brand that was birthed out of soul and just everything beauty. Pretty much we cater to every nationality, every ethnicity, every race, skin tone, skin texture. We're all about versatility, and we just love to pour back into the women's as well as teenagers lives. We have our famous slogan that says enhancing beauty with every stroke of our brush, and that's exactly what our goal is. Our goal is to enhance beauty, not necessarily have my client say, oh my God, I look so different, or I don't even look like me. I don't want them to feel that way. I want them to feel as if, they're seeing them, but probably like a better version of them, one that makes them feel confident. That's the whole goal. And also making sure that, I do what God has placed me to do on the earth. And I'm just so excited to do that. My business has been running for 2 years so far. And it's going like, of course there's the ups and the downs to it, but I wouldn't trade this job for anything in the world. I absolutely love it. It really keeps me grounded. It keeps me busy, especially with the other businesses that I run. That's also like, really, really stressful, but I love it. I was born in Belgrade, but we recently we stayed here now in South Bay, Florida. So this is where my business is ran, and where all of my creative ideas and stuff happen. But for my other businesses, we usually do events and stuff in Belgrade because that business kind of deals with the Tri-City. So.
Okay. We're going to talk about what your other business is too, because I definitely want to know that. But let's take a minute and deep dive into Flawless Canvas. So we know that this is a makeup brand that you say is created solely on purpose and love. Tell us, you just kind of gave us a real big nugget right there when you said this business has been running for 2 years. So tell us how you got started as a 15-year-old in the makeup business.
So it actually is a funny kind of story because we literally went to the beach one day with a couple of friends from our church that we were attending, and my mom, she is like CEO businesswoman all day every day, and she made a connection with Miss Brittany Ingram, who's a professional makeup artist as well, and
Yeah.
they kind of clicked, and she was like, oh, my daughter likes makeup, like maybe we could do something with that. And then Miss Brittany was like, oh yeah, she can come and be my assistant. So I was like, oh, you for real? So I got the job, and from that point on, I literally learned how to do everything. I
Yeah.
kind of had a basis of like the different products and stuff, because growing up, since I was like 10, I was already into makeup, looking at beauty gurus on YouTube, and pretty much learning the products. But when I got with her, I was actually able to learn, how to use them, what they're for, and stuff like that. And I was with her for about 4 years, just really perfecting my craft and learning. And then I branched off in 2019, and I kind of just started from there. How I started my own business was literally, it was really just ambition. Like, seeing how Miss Brittany ran her business and everything that she taught me when it came to being a businesswoman, but also a professional makeup artist, I literally took everything and I really just ran with it. I started off with, trying to get my logo and stuff like that. But when I was doing that, it kind of didn't click because, I still really didn't know exactly who I was as a brand or
Mhm.
what I really wanted to brand myself as. So I kind of pushed that to the side and just started taking the clients. And then clients kind of started coming. And then one day my mom was like, hey, you're kind of getting a lot of clients. It's time for you to actually brand yourself. So we sat down and we did some branding, and that's how I became Flawless Canvas, because I realized that I wanted all of my clients to leave out of my seat with a flawless face. So that's kind of how it started
I
off.
love that. I love that. So tell me what's your impact, what's your brand's impact or what you plan for it to be on the African American Black community?
Well, this question actually really means a lot to me because, we both know a lot has been going on as it concerns the Black community and police officers and stuff like that, and even just what we go through on a daily basis. So when I have, Black African American women sit in my chair, it's like a totally different realm, from when I would have another race. And it's not saying that, I admire a Black person over another race, because that is not true. But it's almost as if, I can feel their energy, and that pain that we go through, we can feel that because it bounces off of us. So I really take that moment to really just pour into their lives. I always just say, oh, you have very nice brows, your skin is flawless, your eye shape is beautiful, because we don't get to hear those things a lot. And that's another thing that I actually learned from Miss Brittany. She always told me, when you service a client, you service them all the way.
That's right.
And even learning that from her and taking my experiences and what I see in the world, I make sure to over exaggerate that act of service, because they need that. And when they leave out of my chair, most likely they're not going to hear that. Nobody's going to point out the obvious, or probably things that they may be insecure about, that I can actually help them not be insecure about. So it just
Absolutely.
really makes me feel good. And for me, doing those things, I plan on impacting them to a way where they feel confident enough to, say those things to themselves, and
Mhm.
also pass it on and say it to others.
Absolutely.
So I think my biggest impact would be just evolving the whole confidence thing, making that, that mark of making sure that everyone feels loved and confident within themselves without makeup.
Right. Well, tell me. So that makes a lot of sense. We've seen so much kind of occur during the midst of the pandemic and everything. Tell me how your business has been impacted during the pandemic.
At the beginning, it was impacted because I had to close my business due to the fact that my mother has underlying conditions. And I honestly didn't want to bring anyone in the house, who may possibly had the symptoms or even had it, due to her safety and her health. So, and also ours, because, I have other family members as well. So I kind of closed it down, and it did hit me a little bit due to the fact that that was really my only income at the time. So it was a little rough, but then after I kind of educated myself, knew the proper way to sanitize my house as well as my products, and I came up with my little rules or whatever that I wanted my clients to follow, and it was pretty good. I have not had not one incident. Everybody wears their mask when they come in, and then I also have on my mask as well. No one is in the living room area when I'm doing makeup. As far as my family, everyone's always away and put until my clients are gone, which is really, really nice, because, it just keeps it down. And after they leave and before they leave, I'm sanitizing everything.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, so I'm back to, I've been open for like a couple of months now, and everything's really, really good.
Good, good, good. I like to hear that. So, what are some things that you've learned about your brand or your business in 2020 that has kind of shifted your thinking about branding, especially now that we're in more of a virtual world?
Oh, so that's a big one because let me tell you, marketing and branding is not easy. So, I recently became an LLC, which was something that I really wanted to do just to like brand myself,
Mm-hmm.
um, and really just get myself out there. So I've learned so much stuff when it comes to being an LLC,
Mm-hmm.
and also just learning what I could do with it and stuff like that, honestly. And then I also learned about my business that, on the business aspect of it, how to just stay strong because there's a lot of times where, like, when your business just drops or you have that flat line of no clients coming, or you may have a whole bunch and you have to understand like that you're going to have that time and you're still in the process of marketing yourself, so it can be stressful. I've also learned money management because I'm still young, so I do like buying nice stuff, and that's a
Yes.
really yeah, but I'll get better. So I've really learned. I'm in the process now of actually opening up a business bank account so that all my money that I make from my business can be put away, and then I can use my own personal money, and my business money can kind of be like savings, or I and more investing back into my business because that's the whole point. Invest in your business, you get more money. So that's what I pretty much learned.
That's amazing, IYunni. I'm so proud of you. I had the pleasure of meeting you right at about 5 years ago through the dance studio that my girls attended with you. And you've always been a leader. So I'm super, super impressed with the woman that you're developing into. And I know your business is going to do great things and dynamic things. We may be hearing about you having to fly out to go and do some makeup. And we're definitely going to have you come over and do some things with the Glitter Gang. Um,
Oh, I'm ready.
Yes, yes, because Kai has a love for makeup too. That's her passion to become a makeup artist. So I love the way Miss Brittany poured into you. And I know you're going to do the same for others. So I'm very, very proud of you. Tell people how they can find you. What are your social media handles? What's your website? Give them all of the deets about how they can get in touch with you.
All right. So if you would like to book an appointment with me, whether it's for bridal, senior pictures, or just a special event, you can go and visit my website. It is www.flawlesscanvasmua.com. You can also catch me on Instagram at flawlesscanvasmua. I'm working on another Snapchat, so that will be posted on my Instagram. So make sure to check that out. Also, I have a YouTube. I'm going to be back on my YouTube posting regularly because I also, like you just mentioned, I want to give that same advice out to my subscribers. So you can catch me on YouTube at Queen IYunni.
Awesome. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule to come and just be the dope Black young woman that you are. I want you to keep shining and just keep doing everything you're doing. You're such an impressive young lady, and I couldn't be more proud of you.
Thank you so
My
much.
pleasure.